What's going on? Welcome to the podcast. Hold my ball. We got a guest today, 2024 MLB All-Star outfielder for the San Francisco Giants, who are currently playing really good baseball. I'm excited to talk to this guy, so let's roll the music and go talk to Heliot Ramos. So, all right, man. Well, let's let me jump right into this question for you, because obviously this is the topic. How did
Mhm.
you guys find out about Devers? Because I think I saw the first news break while you guys were playing last night.
Yeah, I mean, it was out of nowhere, man. So uh, Harrison was supposed to start last night, right? I mean, yesterday game, and out of nowhere, he started crying, and I'm like, well, "What's up with this? Like, what happened?" And then I saw Higgs hugging everybody, Harrison crying, hugging everybody, and I was like, "Oh, like something happened here." And he's like, "Oh no, we got traded," and I'm like, "Really?" I was not expecting it. And then I was like, where? To the Red Sox. And I'm like, Red Sox, all right. And then when Willie tells me, it's like, oh yeah, for Devers. And I'm like, what? Like, there's no way. And he's like, yeah, there's no way. And I'm it's like, yeah, bro. And I'm like, I mean, I love Harry. He's been in the organization for a minute. I love Hicksy. He's a great guy, but I do feel like we needed that bad. And do feel like that was the right move.
Yeah, it's just such a business, isn't it?
It's crazy. Yeah.
You guys build these relationships and friends, and just like that, it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna go be wearing a different uniform. And it's the Devers situation has been interesting. I figured, and I'm sure most guys do.
Yeah.
The second Bregman came over and the drama started, it was like he's not gonna be there for long.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know. I thought it was gonna not gonna get rid of him. I mean, he's Devers. Like he's an all-star. He's still a slugger. He can hit. He's a great guy, what I hear. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that one from the Red Sox.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, especially after sweeping the Yankees and playing some good baseball, and then ship them out of there.
They're literally half a game away from the wild card. So it's like that surprised me.
hmm It is it's a very interesting move. I think that's the kind of thing that, every year you get one or two that kind of shock the whole baseball community for us fans, and it's interesting to know it's not much different for you guys. You're not in on
No,
these conversations that you find out like
uh-uh.
we do, and you're like, ooh,
Yeah, of course, there's the veteran guys. Like I bet. I mean, I don't know. I'm not there, but I bet like Judge, Lindor, guys like that. They have a saying a little bit, but at the end of the day, just like what the owners want and what the baseball operation guy wants, and like Buster, for example, wants and all that.
yeah, that's gonna be. How is you interact with Posey a lot?
Not really. I do. I talk to him a little bit, like normal, nothing crazy. If I need like an advice, I ask him like, "Hey, like, I'm feeling this," because I'm like inside out here. I hit the ball well to the other way, like to center field, and I feel like Buster and I was kind of like similar a little bit. Obviously, Buster is Buster. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer, but I mean, I like asking like how whenever he was feeling like he was dipping his backside, like how he will fix it whenever he feels like he was pushy with the hands, how he will fix it. So those are things that and cues that I want to see what he has and what he can give me if he like kind of like it makes sense to me, you know?
Yeah, it's interesting to have a guy like that there who's just like recently, for most part, removed from playing.
Oh yeah,
Somebody
for
that can
sure.
kind of see it the way you guys see it and remember it that way, and kind of build a team based off that.
hmm
He's
He definitely cares. He definitely cares. He definitely loves this organization. He's all for it. Like nobody, I mean, nobody would be as aggressive as he's been with that trade, with the things that he's done. So I feel like he cares. I mean, we have a pretty good team, and he knows, he believes in us, and he has a chance, and he knows we got a chance to win it for sure.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things, is being on a team where you feel like every team has a rebuild or a year where they're just, trying to get through it in the next couple of years. But when you're on a team that is actively saying we're a World Series team, and they do things to let you guys know this is what we're chasing, I gotta imagine that feels good for you guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. Everybody starts to believe it even more. Like that's all you want in the team. Everybody believing the same thing, pushing for the same thing.
Yeah. Now you guys, um, I want to ask you this question. I want to ask a question. I watched your double against the Padres a week or two ago. Um, ties it up late in the game. It's a big double. Obviously, what languages do you speak?
Spanish and a little bit of Spanglish in there.
Because I watch you get to second base on that with the little celebration, into the dugout. You're yelling at him, and I'm watching you, and I'm not John Boy. I can't read lips, but
Uh,
you said something for about 5 seconds. In the end, I could see, let's fucking go, let's fucking go. But
yeah,
when you get that amped up, is it Spanish or English that you start yelling?
I started yelling Spanish first.
Uh
Yeah, I started yelling Spanish first, and then at the end, I just the let's fucking go. It just came out.
huh.
It just
I
came out
like
of
that.
nowhere. Yeah,
I like that. That's what I guessed it would be because when you're fired up, it goes right to the natural. Just
yeah.
here we go.
Bob
How's
yesterday, Bob
go
yesterday
ahead.
told me that he did it. Bob, like Mel, yesterday he told me that he didn't know if I speak Spanish because my English was so good. But I'm like, Bob, like you giving me way too much credit. My English sometimes is kind of a little shaky.
No, I'll tell you what, man. I thought the same thing when I saw you on the board and we were talking about trying to get you on here. I'm like, do I need? I don't know. I mean, I don't know Spanish. I'm like, and then I started watching the interviews and listening. I'm like, oh, this is good. He does a good
Yeah,
job.
it's all
Was
right. Yeah.
was that? How long have you spoke English? Did you learn it, or was it kind of a little bit of both growing up?
I didn't speak it at all growing up. My mom don't know English. My dad doesn't know English. Henry, my brother, he knows, but he just defends himself a little bit. My other brother, it's same. My last year of high school, I went to a school that speak both, but it's hard to learn it in 1 year, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I got into professional baseball, it was like I was with the American guys. I just listened to everything in English. I put subtitles and all that, and I just started catching up and obviously just living life, you know? I kind of learned it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then all these guys that are like veterans in the league that still don't speak it, are they lazy or they just don't want to have to do it in interviews and they go, nah, I ain't doing that. Do they know,
Uh,
but they don't want to use it?
I think it's the comfort zone. I feel like they feel shy about it. They feel
Mm-hmm.
like it's not gonna come out the right way. But at the end of the day, I think about it and I'm like, the American guys don't know Spanish. So it's like,
Yeah.
why not? You know, like if I fuck it up a little bit, it don't matter. Like they're gonna understand it.
It's the truth. Well, here,
Yeah,
let me throw a Spanish. I'll talk some Spanish and you see if you can tell me what I said. I'll give you one sentence. Ready?
ready.
Al fanático de los Cubs. Is it, talk to me. Hey, talk to me about that situation because that was one of my favorites.
Oh, nah. So the first night that we got there,
Mm-hmm.
there was a guy, he was talking shit from the BP. And I was like, all right, like I was talking shit back. And then during the game, that day I remember I went 0 for 4 with 3 Ks. Or 0 for
Mm-hmm.
5, 0 for 5 with 4 Ks, something like that. No, 0 for 4 with 3 Ks. Bad day, bad night. And on top of that, he was talking shit behind me. And I was like, all right, like I live for
This
this.
dirt. Yeah.
I love when fans talk shit. I love it. Because if they talk shit, that means that they can handle it when I talk shit back, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Then the next day, I went 4 for 5. And I got a big hit in the last inning. I had the big double against Presley, and I just started talking shit. I was like, if I do it, if I'm not balling out, I'm not gonna talk shit. All right, like either you do or you don't. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when I went 4 for 5, I was all up in their head. I was talking shit. Then the next day, we won the series. So we was winning that game, and that guy was saying, "Oh, Ramos, you're gonna drop it. You're gonna drop it," and he was talking shit the whole game. So I was like, it was out of nowhere. It was just instinct. I wasn't gonna throw it at him. Obviously, I'm not that type of guy. I would have looked like a douchebag if I did, you know. And and I just went, and I knew I was gonna catch him off guard because he was recording. He wasn't looking at me. He was looking through the phone. And
Mm-hmm.
I just grabbed the ball and I just went, what? and he just freaked out. He just freaked out, and I just kept running. I didn't think it was gonna go that viral, honestly.
Oh,
But
it
he
was
just,
awesome.
yeah. And then when the game was over and we won the series that day, I just started waving at everybody and just going like this.
Hmm.
Yeah,
See, I'm a huge fan of that interaction, you guys and the fans, because you guys are, I don't know if you're, a lot of people, they don't expect you, but it's like you're supposed to just wear it, right? They get to say whatever
yeah,
they want. They get to yell at you. They do this. Like that to me is a great, fun fan interaction. You waited till you till you produced a little bit to do your thing, whatever. But he gives it to you, you give it back to him, and it's a great clip for baseball in general. You're having fun with him.
yeah.
You see his point of view. The camera shakes, and when you when you go to throw. Have you seen that?
From the home play side.
No, it's from his. It's his actual camera, like
Oh
when
yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah,
filming you.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, I like. It's like they get to say all kinds of things. They get to say anything to us. And the fact that we get fined sometimes is kind of like, all right, like I understand that because we're baseball players and we were supposed to put the example and all that. But if it's genuine and it's like just having fun out there and just like giving shit to each other, like it's all right. Like if they get to talk it, they better take it when we talk or we say something. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
As long as we don't disrespect each other, you know?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's the majority of really, really the majority of fans likes that because they look at you guys and go, "How do they have to just say nothing with all this going on?" It's like we like to go, 'cause, yeah, we would want to say something. So I think it's good. It's a good, healthy interaction with the fans. And the crazy thing is that guy is probably, if he wasn't a fan of you before, he probably is now. He probably likes you. He's like, yeah, this
Maybe.
guy interacted with me a little bit. He was fun. He took it, gave it back. I think that's good. I think it's really good for baseball.
Uh,
Um, let's see here. I got Little League walk-off home run. Obviously, you've talked a lot about that. How gassed were you on the last 90 feet?
I was dead, bro. I was losing my legs.
That head first slide was a little bit because you wanted to, a little bit because you had to, huh?
Yeah, because kind of just that's the only way I was gonna stop. If not, I was gonna end up in the dugout, in the other dugout.
That's awesome. That's one of those things you watch guys. I don't think people understand. I used to tell people all the time, like, you talk about cardio for baseball. It's like there's no way to prepare for sitting around for 20 minutes and then sprinting, 180 feet for a double or whatever. You're going to be tired regardless.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. You're gonna
And
be dead tired.
going all the way around the bases is that's a fun one.
I do track in the off season. I have this trainer that he does track, and still, like, you still have to sit 20 minutes and then go out there and run 180 feet. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Yeah, it's tough.
Or chasing a ball or something. Like, yeah.
Yep. How about defense? I just love me some defense. What's the mentality for you in the outfield on every play? Because we talk about this sometimes, how every time an infielder makes a web gem, whatever you want to call it, that's robbing somebody of likely a single, unless it's down the line. Every time you guys rob somebody of a hit, it's always extra bases. And
Hmm.
that's the part of an outfielder that you're like, we're never robbing anybody of a single. We're robbing extra bases every time. If I dive, it gets by me. It's at least a double. So, what's the mentality for you defensively?
I think it's more anticipating the play. Just obviously you cannot anticipate what the guy is gonna hit if he's gonna hit a fly ball or a line drive. But if there's runners on base, just like trying to like keep that runner on second, like keep it from scoring, or like that guy that's on first, just trying to keep it from like not going first to third. Like this year, his has been a little bit challenging for me, kind of. I think it's just more mental than anything else. Like I
Hmm.
don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess up the play. So I kind of want to like make everything perfect, instead of just like trusting my instincts and that I have the ability and the athleticism to just go and get it and make the right play if I anticipate it.
Yep. Yeah. You think that comes from what do you think that comes from? Because there's obviously this game is best played fearlessly and loose and just going, and like you just said, you're so athletic. You guys are the best in the world at what you do. How do you get to the point to where you go, that's it. I'm an athlete. I'm going to use my skills, and if I make the play, I make the play. If I don't, center field's behind me, whatever it might be.
It's just about trusting myself. I think the most. It's like I feel like it's the same as hitting. I think defense is when you make an error when you messed up on defense, I think it's worse than when you messed up on hitting.
Why?
Just because of the fact that like you're playing for your team, you're playing for your pitcher, you know what I'm saying? So if you give an extra base, that's on you. Like that's on nobody else. Like it's like when you get caught with your pants down on that play against the Twins. When I got caught with the pants down and Christian threw me out at third base.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I was having a great game, but at the end of the day, that could have been the run that gave us the lead or tight game. You know, we could have been playing extra innings and we could have winning in extras. You know, like
Yep.
when you get caught in the bases, when you get caught, like when you mess up on when you mess up on defense or you mess up on the bases, like it just costing your team, and that's the main thing.
Yeah, you guys now, is that always is that has that always been your this is tough. This is always, I always think this is so tough for you guys because everybody in the minor leagues is trying to get off the team they're on and move up to the next one. And they're your best, obviously, I think, when you're there to help the team. But in that situation, when you're trying to get to the big leagues and all 25 guys on the roster are, it has to be a little selfish, but it also
Yeah,
like you'd rather take a 4 for 4 day with a bomb than 0 for 4 and a win. I mean,
yeah,
that's just is what it is. So does that mentality when you get to the big leagues now, it's like whatever we got to do to win.
yeah. I mean, I think that mentality came into play when I played Winter League, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So I played Winter League. I was playing in Puerto Rico, and I remember like there was no stats in the Winter League. There's no scouting report. There's nothing. You just go
Wow.
out there. You know the guy. You know who it is. Like, you face him a lot of times. Guys face him a lot of times. Oh, fastball, changeup, sliders, fastball. Like, oh, he doesn't throw hard. He's just gonna spin it. Like, he's a guy that's a nibbler. Like, most of the guys are nibblers in Winter League. They just nibble, 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 and they don't want to give
Mm.
up a big hit. So when I play in the playoffs in Winter League, it was completely different ball game. I remember like
Just
it was the I remember like it was today. I hit a triple in the first game of the playoffs, and it was a bases loaded. I was 0-2, 2 outs. It was like the seventh inning, and I hit a
mhm.
triple clear bases triple, and I was like, man, this is crazy. Like all I wanted to do was put in the ball in play, just trying to get there, just trying to get to, just trying to get a walk, just trying to put the ball in play and make something happen, and that happened. So it's
Wow.
like the at bats matter, like how deep in the count you get, like how much you fight the at bat matters, all that. That's when
Yeah,
I think
because
that's when I think I actually like learn how to not play as a team because I always love playing as a team, but like minor leagues can take a lot out of you just by
mhm.
traveling, just by the way everything moves, just by the way like all the ups and downs, like just by the way the organization is, because it is what it is. Like I love baseball. Don't get me wrong, I love baseball. Like this is my sport. I'm obsessed with it. Like you have no idea. I mean, you probably have an idea, but
No, I played junior college baseball, man. I got no idea.
so I'm obsessed with this shit. Like this is my life. This is what I live for. So it's like uh I think people don't I think people don't hate the game. They just hate how their process goes.
Mhm.
And it is what
That's
it is. Like it's like that as a business.
yeah, it is certainly a business. I think that's part of it for the fans that, we don't see as much. You're behind the scenes, like your one off day is happening right now. You're with the lady and the baby. It's like you have this one day to just be like, okay, I'm just a normal human being for a day and then back to the grind. And people don't see that. And like just with this Devers trade, like you just had a couple buddies on the team. Now they're shipping off to go live in Boston. And it's just a crazy world what you guys go through. So I respect it big time, man. I think that's awesome. Let me ask you this. How's the addition of Willie Adamas been for the clubhouse?
I love the man. He's my boy. That's my dude, bro. I love
Hmm.
him. Yeah, the type of person that he is, his mentality, like his work ethic. Like I know there's a lot going on just by like fans talking, just by like media talking and all that, but the type of player that he is and the energy that he brings every day, unmatchable. unmatchable.
Yeah.
Like I love the guy. Yeah, I think he's the right move. I think he's the right guy. He's a great guy. He's gonna get hot. He's been getting hot. He's been doing his thing. We cannot ask nothing but like how hard he works and all the love that he got for us as a teammates.
Yeah. I think that's I got to meet him for a minute. Let me ask you this question about him. Did he gift you guys team belts when he showed up?
Yeah, they're dope.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all
That
black and
was
have
sick.
the city on the back. Yeah, yeah, they're
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't ask you to say it, but is there a message on the inside of the belt?
Yeah, there's a message. Yeah, 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 there's a message.
I won't bring it up. Only reason I ask is because he was thinking about. I happened to be there at this event when he was with the guys that made those belts,
Yeah,
and he was like, "I want to put something on the inside," and I didn't know what he even wanted to say. I said, "Do it." He's like, "You think?" I'm like, "Yeah, do it. You got to do it, whatever it is." And then he told
yeah,
me,
he did it.
I'm
He
like,
did it.
"Absolutely have to."
He did it. He did it.
That's
Yeah, it's
sick.
dope.
I won't give those secrets away, but that is. I thought that what a great clubhouse like introduction to a new team.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. So you guys got a team, man. You're getting down to it. If you go through a series like you just did with the Dodgers now, do you look at that and go, "All right, good. It was a great series. You guys win the first one, then we get a blowout game, and then there's a tight one in the end." How good does that feel? And not I think all roads to the World Series this year lead through California at some point.
Hmm.
One of these teams. So do you guys treat that as another series, or do you treat it as like, hey, this is a good way to see where we stack up, make sure we're, see
No,
where they stack up with us, or
no, we're competing. We're competing.
mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. I think we're competing. Every game we're competing. Even against the Rockies, we was competing. Like
Yep.
it doesn't matter for us. Like we're competing. We want to show what we got. We want to show that every day we're coming with the same energy. Obviously they have a really good team. Like, but at the end of the day, it's just like they're humans, like they're not gonna feel right that day. Uh, maybe they go a series that they can't hit. Maybe they go a series that they cannot put things together. So it just be like that. Like it happens. Sometimes they have it. Sometimes they don't. They don't.
Yeah, you talk about a 3, 5, 7 game series. It's anybody's game when you guys are a few of the 8, 10, 12 teams left in playoffs. It's a I mean, how many of these wild card teams end up getting to the World Series because they're hot?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
you guys are different. You're legitimate contenders, and it's not. I think you're one of the few teams that if in the end when you're there, very few people will be surprised. And I
Oh
think
yeah.
that's a fun way to go through. And you guys are, you got Logan Webb. I was supposed to have him on here. You'll have to tell him to answer my DMs, would you? He answered me once and then he ghosted me again. So tell him to answer it. But how's he, man? Personality wise on the mound, we talk about screwing something up defensively, and that's like you're costing the pitcher a little bit. He seems like the kind of guy everybody would want to play behind.
Oh yeah. I mean, Webby, he's a competitor, man. The way he competes, the way he loves the game, it's a different vibe. Yeah, I mean, he's passionate. Like every time that somebody like mess something up, he like, well, like I like something, but that's the way he is. Like we don't really care about it. Like we know if you mess up, you mess up. You better own to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he's the type of player that he for sure is gonna win a Cy Young one year, one day.
Yep.
Because he's so good, like it's insane how good he is, and he's every outing. Even when he does bad, he picks it up and he does good in that same outing. Like he adjusts mid game, he adjusts mid like inning and all that. So it's something crazy to see. It's like you don't see that many guys like that.
No, he is a special one. I really enjoy watching him pitch. I enjoy his personality up there on the mound. He has a funny. I don't even know if it's cock. I don't know what to call it. It's not cockiness. It's just everything about him just looks like he's having
Hmm.
fun and he expects himself to do what he does. But what would you say? Well, I'll let you get on with your day with the family here in just a second. Let me pick the San Francisco Giants brain. What would you say is like if you had to describe your guys' clubhouse or culture in like a sentence or so, how would you describe what you guys have?
We're very open as a team. We're very open as a team. We're very close at the same time. Um, it's not like Hispanics on one side and Americans on one side. Like it's not like that. Like we're all always together. Like um if we have a meeting, it's everybody together. If we have a dinner, it's everybody together. Obviously, there's always like pitchers and position players. It's always like that. But whenever like it's in the clubhouse, it's everybody together. We have a great chemistry, and I think it could just say that we're open as a team. We're an open team. We just love each other. Yeah,
Oh, I like that. All
yeah,
right,
for sure.
now let's do this. 7th inning, 2 outs, down by a run. Or I mean, 9th inning, Game 7, World Series. You got 1 at bat. You're down by a run, 2 outs. You got 10 seconds from somebody who's going to come talk to you on the team. Who would you want that to be before you're at bat?
That's a good. Who? What I want it to be?
Yeah, you got 10 seconds before you go take this big at bat. And who
Flow,
on the team would you say, yeah,
flow,
come give me a word?
flow.
Yeah. What kind of vibes he giving you there?
Confidence just gives me what I need. He just tells me what I need, and if he knows the guy, like, so he's the one who talked to me about Presley
Okay.
that night. He was
Awesome.
like, "Yeah, slider, 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 slider," and I'm like, "All right,
And
look
there
for
you
it
go.
here." And that night against San Diego, he's the one who talked to me about that double. Hey, look for it here.
That's
That's the
awesome.
guy. That's the guy that I want. Yeah,
That's awesome. Now, who's the guy that when everybody needs a good laugh, who's the guy that's going to be giving it to him?
Chappie.
Chappie? Is he the clubhouse comedian? Is he the guy?
Yeah, he's a goof. He's goofy as hell. Yeah, it's funny.
He is, huh? What
Yeah.
what do you guys have? You seen any good pranks or any good laughable moments you could share before we go?
Nah, damn. They don't have anything yet, but what we did do, Hera Encarnacion and I, we was
Hmm.
on the flight, and Young Huli always goes to sleep and he takes his shoes off. We hide his shoes on the top of the. He was looking for his shoes for like an hour.
You guys know what? Like, did you end up telling him or did you find him?
Yeah, he found him. He was like, "Where they at?" He found them. He just looked for him. We didn't tell him. We was gonna tell him as soon as we landed, but
He said, "Leave it. Let him look."
yeah,
That's awesome. Well, shoot, man. Thank you so much for the time, dude. I appreciate you. I say this to every guest, but um, super cool for me to get to talk to you, meet you guys, and now, obviously we're always rooting for you, but to be able to personally have met you, and now it becomes a little more personal when you have success, and it's fun to watch. So I really appreciate the time today, and enjoy the rest of the off day. And you guys keep doing what you're doing, man. We're gonna have a good race here, you guys. I'm glad to see everybody making the West over here very competitive. I think all roads lead through it. So very
yeah.
cool.
I think the San Francisco Giants needed these. I mean, this franchise, they're winners. They have been in playoffs too many times, so I feel like it's about time.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. It's been a
Yeah, for
while,
sure, for
and
sure.
you guys are doing it. So I appreciate you again. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of this day.
All right, bro. Thank you.
All right. That, my friends, is what I like to refer to as good energy. Good human being, good guy. I love talking to these guys, man. I just love it so much. So thank you guys for listening. That's all we got today. Just a solid interview. We are about to unroll a whole bunch of content for you guys coming up, daily. More. So keep checking in with us. Enjoy, and we will catch y'all in the next episode. Start the tunes. Blur me out of here. See you guys around.